Hey guys, back at it again with another video. So today, we will be doing a video about which 5 fragrances I will save and which 5 fragrances I have to chuck away. So it will be 5 that I have to save and 5 that I have to throw away. So let's start with the 5 that we have to save. So the first one that I would save would be Jean Paul Gaultier's Paradise Garden. It's a very citrusy, fresh coconut scent. It's really nice. So let's go on to the second fragrance that I would save. So the next fragrance that I would save would be Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Paradise Garden. It would be Parfum. So it's very coconut, it's not as fresh as the other 2 Le Beaux that I have in my collection, but it's very nice, very coconutty, pineapple, tonka bean, I think. Very good scent. Now that we've got our 2 summer fragrances that we'll save, now let's get into the 2 winter fragrances that I would save. Next winter fragrance that I would save would be 1 Million Gold by Paco Rabanne. It's very nice, very vanilla-y, very sweet. It lasts quite long as well. Has the original 1 Million DNA, but with like a slight sweeter vanilla-y twist on the original. Right, let's get into our next winter fragrance. The next winter fragrance that I would save, it's sort of wintry, sort of everyday scent. It would be Mancera's Cedrat Boisé Eau de Parfum. It's a very fresh, woodsy pineapple scent, similar to Creed Aventus. It got a lot of hate for that. So imagine that you're in a forest with a bubble bath, surrounded by moss trees, with the grass is very green. That's exactly what it smells like. Now we've got our winter summer fragrance out of the way. Now we need a nice original signature scent for everyday use, and that would be 100% YSL Y EDP. It's so nice, very fresh, everyday, clean scent. Like you just stepped out of a shower, but it's warm, and you've just used your favourite body washing. That is the 5 fragrances that I would save. I'll show you now. That is the 5 that I would say. So 1 Million Gold, Mancera's Cedrat Boisé, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Parfum, YSL Y EDP, and Jean Paul Gaultier Paradise Garden. So now let's get into the fragrances that I would not save in this collection. I do not recommend these fragrances to anyone if they would be buying. So let's get into it. So the first fragrances that I would not save in my collection would be Fire Trap for Him EDT. It's the first fragrance I've ever got, and I'm very grateful for it. I got it for Christmas last year, so I've got these 14 fragrances throughout this year. Well, throughout 2025. So the first fragrance I got was Avengers, but that's gone. It was the worst ever fragrance I've ever had. But this is the second worst fragrance I've ever had. It lasts literally 30 seconds. It's basically scented water. It's very fresh. It's really not nice. It just smells like straight bad stuff. The next fragrance I wouldn't save is Ted Baker London EDT. It's honestly, it smells like a cat went to a toilet. It really smells awful, and I've only used a third of it because I'm spraying it down the toilet because I hate it. Next fragrance I would not recommend is Versace Blue Jeans. Now this is the 3rd fragrance that I ever got. I got it when I was going on holiday, and the only reason I wore it that much was because I didn't really know anything about fragrances back then. Right, so let's get into the 4th fragrance that I would not recommend. It would be yet another Ted Baker fragrance. We have 2 Ted Baker fragrances on this list, and that would definitely be Ted Baker London. It's very nice. It's got lime, bergamot, lemon, cypress, juniper, rosemary, musk, and cedarwood as the base, top, and heart notes. It's not bad. I will wear it, but the only reason that it is in this list is it lasts 30 seconds and it's incredibly limey, lemony, like you're drinking a straight Sprite that lasts 3 seconds. Fortunately, the next fragrance I would not recommend is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau EDT. It lasts literally 3 seconds. that's why such a big dent's gone through it. I've only wore it about 3 times as well. It smells lovely with coconut, tonka bean, and then some other random stuff. It's really, really good. I think it only has 3 notes. It's good, but the only reason that it is on the list is because it lasts 3 seconds. It's really unfortunate because it smells nice. If it had the longevity of, let's say, maybe Afnan's 9 PM, it would be so much better. Right, that is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe if you want more new videos. A whole tour will be coming out soon of the fragrances. I think I've got no more on the, I've got 2 samples on the way. We are going to review them for you. I think they're coming today or tomorrow. So yeah, we'll review, look for that video coming out, and look for a whole tour collection of all these fragrances in a later video. Bye, have a good day, and get fragrances. Bye.